My name is Muki and I'm 41-year-old. All right, it's a lot of, my mother still thinks that I should have joined Infosys. Yeah, that's the reason I've never met Mr. Narayan Murthy, whom I have a tremendous respect for. All I did is just followed every single thing he taught in life, and then I've implemented and it works. So what does it mean? You don't need to read the new books, how to make money, how to become an entrepreneur. You don't need to do all that stuff. Just listen to yourself and then you have an answer for it. So how many of you got fucked like this? Nobody? All right. So there are only 4 things. On all of these, what you see with the horn out there, right, the evil thing, is all suggested by Ashish, and I'm sticking to his stuff so that it's very clear. How many of you are want to be an entrepreneur here? How many of you are wanting to? Okay, how many of you are already an entrepreneur? So it's kind of, sorry, I didn't hear that. You are a very important person in my life right now. I would like to hear what you said. Look at that. And he's not able to stand up. So all of us can sit behind and talk, but we don't have the courage to come here and talk and speak what we wanted to speak. That's exactly what Nandini said. It would have been very hard for many of you to stay focused there because it's very hard to do theater. If you have ever done theater, you'll realize that it's extremely hard. You got to be impromptu and you have no idea. They have not rehearsed it, right? So that's exactly it is. Handling personal finances during failure, right? So how do we do that? I hear somebody talking, so maybe you should suggest me maybe I may learn something from you. I think you should tell him. See, he knows how to manage for personal finance very well. So they're very simple, right? You have failed, you have no money, then why are you worried? Yeah, you should not be worried. You should be able to take more risk in your life. Yeah, you don't have to worry about paying people, you don't have to do anything. Just take more risk and then keep on going. I'll pay you money, don't worry. Tomorrow, hey Muki, you have not paid me money, don't worry. I am here, right? You trust me, right? So I'll do it. Don't worry. How many times I've told you? Then your, husband, wife, it's not only wife who call you, even husbands. I've seen many women entrepreneurs going through the same stuff. You know what? We need to buy this. Deepavali is coming. Yeah, but I bought so many stuff last time. You're not even wearing it. You have become whatever, right? So, so you got to keep on convincing people. How long? As long as you are alive. That's the mantra here, right? So look at it. You have nothing to lose, so take more risk. So the second one is it's very important. Jokes apart, I think you have to have impeccable integrity. If you take money from somebody, you better deliver it. Otherwise, you are truly fucked. That guy is going to come and catch you and then make your life miserable. Why? That is his or her hard-earned money which they are giving it to you in your belief, which they don't believe in it. So it's your own ego, it's your own idea. Why should I believe in it? Ravi is a lucky man. We are not like Ravi. So I'm telling you, 99.9% of the guys sitting here, which is apart from Ravi, will not get money from any VC and angel investors. I've never seen that. I've never seen it. I'm telling you honestly. How many? You must ask Paul. He's a very experienced man. And I really liked what he said about psychology and communication, right? I was born in Bangalore. I brought it in a small town called Mailaduturai. I studied in Tamil medium, including mathematics, till 12th standard, and I failed 5 times in 12th standard. I ran here thinking that I would get the girl of my life, and then nothing happened. Same story as Ravi. But Ravi is a lucky man. I am not lucky, right? So what we are saying is, start paying money in installments. It's very important. You may take some money, but you got to make sure that you show your face, which is what I'm saying, and then you have got to sustain that confidence. Because if somebody gives you money, 100 rupees, 10,000 rupees, whatever it is, they're all worth so much money for them. So slowly pay it, make sure that over a period of time you clear that loan, whatever you have taken. The last one I wanted to talk about here is don't wait for the big deal. As entrepreneurs, all of us think, when that big, Microsoft is going to pay me 10 lakh rupee. And when that happens, I will definitely clear it. There is no Bill Gates. Steve Ballmer has come in. And even his job is at stake. Yeah, Windows 8 has not sold so many, right? So what I'm saying is everybody's job is at stake. Nobody cares to give you money. Entrepreneurship, you are just dropped in the center of the ocean. There is nobody. People will say, bye-bye, honey. And you go to America. So first time I went to US, that was in 2000. So my sister-in-law said, bye-bye. So I went to her. Then she said, I said, bye-bye. I said, no, that's the way we call people in India. So sometimes communications, different country, you don't even know what they are saying. So you got to be careful, right? So that's all. That's about the next big deal. The next big deal is not there. It's in your dreams. The next one is, when is the right time to give up and move on? I'm not going to the next one. I wanted to ask you guys one question. How many of you have fallen in love? Be true to yourself. Some 25 people here. Okay, that's pretty sad. And how many of you have married to your first love? Be true. If you say yes, you're going to come and sit here, and you know what happens after that. That's it, guys. How many of you have married to your first love? Be honest. I'm not the one. I'm just trying to. Oh, look at that. There are two people there. Oh, nice. Anybody? Anybody? Okay, this is also pretty much same thing like Ravi's story. Only 1% of the people in the world gets married to their first love. Why? What is the correlation between this and that? Very simple. That's the reason. Because entrepreneurship is like first love. Your ideas are like first love. Everybody come and tell me, I have this idea, I have that idea. There are billions of ideas. It doesn't matter. Your idea has no meaning in my life. Because if I'm a VC, I'm an angel investor, or I'm really interested in helping entrepreneurs, I want you first to be yourself. What does it mean? I have invested in many companies. The first thing I tell entrepreneurs is, I invest in people, not in their ideas. It is only you invest in people, there is nothing else in this world. You cannot put a money on your idea, right? So it's very important that you will know when to quit, when you know that this is not the idea. Yesterday, last night, you had a sexy party with your girlfriend and you got this beautiful idea because she spent for you, correct? And then this happens all the time. And then you realize, okay, that's the one I wanted to start. Then people come and ask me, hey Mukhi, I've started a company. What are you doing right now? I'm working. Where? Infosys, Wipro, HCL. No, you can't do that. Hello? You got to quit. You got to be on. Entrepreneurship means not just starting something. That's called self-employment. Hello? Entrepreneurship means you got to pay people. You got to have a contract. You got to have revenue, profit. It's about money. It's about people. You got to surrender to the cause. People are everything around you. Assets are very important. People are the biggest asset. I always tell people that what Narayan Murthy said. He said that at 9:30 in the morning, Infosys is worth $20 billion. At 5:30 in the evening, we are worth nothing. I don't think anybody can say that ever. I don't know how many of you have had a chance to closely interact with him. I've never met him, but I've always closely interacted with them. Many of the guys, there are a bunch of guys who are you guys from Infosys? Oh, thank you. There are a lot of people, right? So I come across, they say that I'm bored of your job. Get out. Don't crib. So you want the money, what the companies like Infosys or Pepper Square pays, and you want to crib about it, you can never ever be an entrepreneur. Don't just sit here and waste your time. There is absolutely no time to waste. Out of here, only 10% of you will become an entrepreneur, not successful entrepreneur. I mean it. This is not my first year which I'm talking here. I have seen with people because I never charge for my mentorship. I never talk to people who are not taken this as their life. It's a waste of time. So you got to realize that it's very important. You got to stick to the one, which means you know that's the one you're going to get married to. Handling frustration during the phase. How do you do that? So there's so much. I agree with Ravi, right? So that everybody, all of us in a way would have tried committing suicide. I have. And then one of my cousin used to, come to me and said that I wanted to commit suicide. I gave her a small needle. I said, just poke it once. And it took her 1.5 hours to think, and it went closer. People who say that they have tried committing suicide are trying to look for sympathy. All of us have. It's part of our life, because when you're born, you wanted to end it. And then you realize one day that there is nothing else. Anyway, you will die because of the Bangalore pollution, Mumbai pollution, right? Anyway, you're going to die. So let go, no? Just enjoy. The problem is why frustrations happen. Because every single one of us are always looking for something end of the tunnel. Looking that there is a rainbow which is going to give you a pot of gold. There is nothing like that. It's hard work. There is nothing else in this world which will give you that money. If I'm not wrong, more than 95% of the people who win a lottery go bankrupt. I'm not saying that. You can just go check it out online. So when Ravi was talking, I saw a man next to me. Immediately he went to his LinkedIn and checking whether whatever Ravi is saying is true or not. That's the way the world is. People know what you're talking because they have information in their hand. So you better fix your LinkedIn, Ravi. That's it, man. There is no other way. At least even if I'm lying, my LinkedIn profile says it is bluffing. So both are kind of same. So it's better that you build the same story. The problem is, what time is it? It's 6:15. The problem is we don't respect time. In this country, we are an indisciplined lot. Yeah, thank you. We are an indisciplined lot. That's the reason we have so many philosophers like me who just talk about various things. You got to be disciplined in life. Time is the essence. It's not about your idea. It's not about how smart you are, whether you have a sexy jacket. So there's a man who came and asked me, where did you get this jacket? I said, hey, I can give it to you if you're ready to pay for it. Then he said, no, I don't want that. I said, okay. So it's available in P. N. Rao, correct? So the idea is that you got to be very clear in your communication. That's what I learned. My English is hardly 18 years old. I learned from ABCD, backwards, whatever it is. I can speak Kannada right now. I can read in a way, not write so much. But anyway, beyond that. So how do we do that? Handling frustrations. Very simple. You got to be extremely patient. People, as Nandini said, there are so many bugs will keep on hitting you again and again. And then those bugs will they wanted to suck the blood out of you. And they leave you high and dry. It happens all the time. Not just in entrepreneurship, but also in your personal life. So if you want to manage it, you got to tell stories. People love to hear stories. All of us, right? So cultivate controlled aggression. What is a controlled aggression? You don't need to, when you want to fire somebody, right? So you have a team of people, it's not working out, just hug them and tell them, hey, it's not working out. You know I can't pay. And I know that I already have to pay you for the last 3 months. Just hug him. Just let him go with a fantastic thought that he has had a wonderful time with you. That's what I do with all the people in Pepper Square. So this man is laughing. Have you hugged people? Can you come here, sir? We'll hug. Because I want to fire you. Because I want to, sorry?
No salary, only hugging.
No, sorry?
No salary, only hugging at the end of the 3 months.
No. If you just hug without a salary, you will be shot dead. Yeah, because there are a lot of pistols which are coming from UP these days. Yeah, and all the ones which LTT is thrown out, it's all coming here. So be careful. I have seen some of them. There are guys who's running around today, Supari killers, ready to kill people for 1,200 rupees. Can I know your name, sir? Thank you so much. So, that is, controlled aggression is about, it's very simple. How do you do controlled aggression? You know what? Can I know your name? Vandana. Vandana, I just hate the way you do it. Right? So, am I doing theater? I think I'm impressed by Nandini. Thanks so much. She did a very good job. So, Vandana, what the hell is going on? This, that, blah, blah, blah. That's all fine. Anger is different from aggression. Remember that. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to cry. Steve Jobs cried all along in his life. All along in his life, in board meetings, in everything. Don't talk about people who have done it because it's all about what you want to do. So controlled aggression means you got to first know where you stand. I think there is somebody talking very important, talking to Steve Jobs. Look at that. The man is going out. So is he making a call to heaven or hell? We don't know, right? So the idea is about, it is not about your anger, it's not about something. It's not about feeling bad or talking to people politely. Speak your heart. Today, younger generation of India, we are the largest country in the world who have more than 400, I think we are going to have 600 million people who are below 27 years old. And that's going to continue for 15 years. There is not a single country in the world which has such a young population. That's the reason people are coming here. That's the reason everybody wants an FDI. There is no other reason. Because I travel across the world. I just came back few weeks back. Everybody is above 45 years old. So this is the place. And everybody is ready to train you. Everybody is ready to fund you. It is not because of anything else. They want to make more money with your brains. Go for it. But make sure that you stand with your morals. You got to stand with what you believe in. You don't need to cheat anybody. It's not worth it. Nobody in Pepper Square can come and dare to tell me that I owe them money. There are many times I've never had money. Forget about what I did, how I did. But I don't owe people money. But people owe me money. I'm happy. It's okay. Right? So that's exactly it is. All I'm talking is what I know. I'm not a well-read guy like many of you guys here. Not VC funded like Ravi. Right? So get things done with lean, mean team. So I was talking to an entrepreneur and he was asking me, Mukhi, what's your advice? I said, how much money do you have? He said, I can go on for 1.5 years like this. I said, if you go on for 1.5 years, you will have only more features and functionality to your product. You will not have a single customer. So you need to have a lean, mean team. I don't know how to market. That's fine. Learn to market. Just go there, speak your. So how do I go market my idea? Somebody was asking me just now. Very simple. Just only one thing. You follow that. Trust me, you will get it. Otherwise, you have said something, you have cursed somebody while talking to them. So there's only one reason how you can convince people, convince your customers. How is that? Go there, prepare yourself, tell them what they can do, how they can get benefited with their business, how you can enhance it. And he'll say, what is this product? Here is my product, right? And he'll say, okay, how much do I have to pay for it? It sounds interesting. That's it. It is all about storytelling. If the meeting is going to be 10 minutes, stick to 9 minutes, right? I'm already over with my meetings, otherwise somebody will throw at me. So look at this, be the change you want to see. And I don't have to tell you who said this, it is all about that. The reason why I wanted to dress up like this, because I want to be sharp. I want to polish my shoes, I polish my shoes. I wash my own clothes. I can afford as many people as I want. I have my dear Raju, who came to clean my car. Raju, do you get up? He came to clean my car around 15 years ago for 200 rupees. He heads our facility today. You got to empower people. Don't talk shit. Be the change you want to see. And Raju is from, where are you from, Raju? Hassan. Raju is from Hassan. We have his cousin Chandru. He is 8th standard pass out. He is much better than anybody else. The folks from IIT and PES college and everywhere, because I am from PES. So he is much better than anybody else in controlling AWS server. He's 8th standard pass out even today. So you can come and ask him questions. He can do much better instant creation for you than anybody else, right? So the idea is you got to prove it to yourself that you want to be the change. This is the last one, guys. I didn't write this, Ashish wrote. So all that stuff, that star, that's not my language. It is Ashish. Blame it on somebody, so life is easy. So you don't have to worry about it, right? How I as an entrepreneur sell my half-baked F **, beep beep, up, hazy vision to my family. So this is the last slide. You know what? I wanted to tell you something. I am not here to convince any of you. I am here to tell a story. What is that story? My story of my life. Am I going to start again? No, I'm done. What is that I'm going to say? It's very simple. That nobody has time to listen to you. Nobody in this world has time to listen. It's your mom, it's your father, your wife, your kids. Nobody has time. Absolutely. Cut it. Cut it short. So if you have a problem, when you are an entrepreneur, you have many problems with your loved ones, right? Stay away from them for a month. Just say that I have a very important client, I'm going to Rajasthan. Go to Rajasthan with 1,000 rupees and go there and stay. And trust me, you will be sending her 10,000 mails. She'll be saying, honey, I miss you so much. He'll say, mwah, mwah, mwah. You know, all this happens. What does it mean? The more you stay away, the closer you come. That is it. That is all Indian philosophy is all about, right? So when you are not interested in starting something, get out. Do you have the guts to courage to go there and face the world? Tell them that, yes, I have quit my job today. I was earning 70,000 rupees. I am not going to look back. And this is it. Either I do it or I'm not there. But don't commit suicide. Anyway, you will die. So that's it. Don't look for a buy-in from your family. It doesn't matter. Nobody matters. Why? It's your own vision. I don't understand. Sometimes you don't understand. How do you expect me to understand? So if anybody comes out of the place and say that, how do I convince my family? I'm going to really kill you. Yeah, trust me. Don't do that. Don't waste your time. Don't start. You don't have to be an entrepreneur. It's fantastic working for companies. Why not? I have worked for many companies. This man has some very interesting thing to share. Would you like to share it with us, sir? Thank you. So take everybody along with you. I think the biggest mistake people do is that we don't take people along with us. Don't sympathize, empathize. What is the difference? It's like, you know what, I got late because Muki, I fell down and my grandmother is not well. She's 86, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. She has had a life. You need to live life. Don't sympathize. I have done that mistake many times. So what does it mean? It means that, hey, I understand where you are in your life. Sit with them. 5 minutes, spend time. Not a single year in the last 10 years. You can ask so many people. I see that couple of ex-Pepper Square here. And then you can ask every single person. Our performance appraisal for all the people, today we are going to be 100. It is done one-on-one. It's never decided before. We boldly ask people how much money you are looking for. And we always correct it. There are many, many instances that our money which we paid out to people is more than the money we earned. But that is what built Pepper Square as a brand today. There is nothing else. I don't have money. You can come to my house. My house is not painted, so it's a great story to tell, right? Yeah. So you can say all this beautiful story when you become successful. You know, Muki, what's the big deal for you? You have a nice car, this, that. So you can say whatever you want. I'm not here to convince you on that. I have only a few more minutes to go because there's only one last slide. Is that I live for myself. I am not here to live your life. That's your problem. Correct? So there is only one thing which stays with you throughout your career. That is not your family, not your loved ones, not your money. It's what you can deliver. That is it. It's your work which speaks, and I didn't say that. The great superstar Rajinikanth said that. Look at that. Look at Rajinikanth, right? The last one. The vision is yours, and largely people don't accept it. It is perfectly all right with you. VCs won't accept it. Angel investors won't accept it. Maybe you should chase Paul. He is the right guy to give you the money. He's got a lot of money. He's got a lot of money. Just go chase him. Tell him a story. Tell him that this is what my life is. And I want this. No, you will never get money like that. First start on your own. Get 5 customers. Let them pay it. Let it come to your bank account. And you feel top of the world. And that's where your life will start taking. You will never go to Paul because he will send you an email. Hey, Ravi, can I talk to you? You seem to be doing very well. And I saw that you have got 5 more customers. He will come to you because they are all business people. They are not here just with loads of money then trying to reach out to you. So the last one I have, this is what I wrote. I don't think if somebody can go check it on LinkedIn and stuff like that. Sir, you are there. Success to me is competing with my conscience. There is nothing else. Why? You know the truth. Don't lie. You know the truth. Don't lie to yourself. You will say that, Muki, I've got money, I've got this, I've got that. I know you don't have money, guy. I have been there so many times. Even now many times I don't have money. So relax. Don't fool yourself. You don't need to prove. When you are an entrepreneur, you know what is, does anybody know where is entrepreneur come from? Does anybody know? I was told recently, I don't know how far it is true. It came from Sanskrit. It's antra pran or within. I don't know Hindi and Sanskrit, but that's what somebody said. I thought it's fantastic. I thought that it's fantastic that we all, beautifully Nandini explained that we all blame all the stuff around us. We never blame ourselves because we are God, you see, right? So I wanted to thank you guys for this wonderful time, and then you can You can reach me at mookie@peppersquare.com, and I know that you're all willing to, you're all just rushing to go home.